Yo, what was supposed to be a powerful and celebratory moment for Nipsey Hussle's legacy turned chaotic real fast after gunfire broke out near the grand opening of the Marathon Burger in Long Beach. And while the internet instantly started connecting the dots, Blacc Sam is making it clear. The marathon had no connection to what happened.
I was shooting, though.
It was panic on Pine Avenue on Sunday as the sound of gunfire sent people running during what was meant to be a celebration.
I was shooting, though.
Hundreds had packed this stretch of downtown Long Beach Sunday afternoon for the grand opening of Marathon Burger, the fast food chain founded by the late rapper Nipsey Hussle and his brother Blacc Sam. But just after 3:30 p.m., police say they received reports of gunfire.
And they ran in one direction and then ran in another direction, and then somebody said that they heard gunshots.
The shooting happened about a half block south of the event on Broadway near Pine, just outside the perimeter that had been blocked off for the celebration. Nipsey Hussle's relatives speaking with Eyewitness News.
It was disappointing because I know that Nip, Sam, Blacc Sam wanted this to be a happy occasion. So it's unfortunate that something happened that would bring more attention to the negative elements as opposed to positive elements.
3 men were shot and taken to a local hospital where one victim later died. The other 2 remain in stable condition.
That's devastating. You know what I'm saying? Very devastating, especially, being that, what I mean, this is the grand opening, we're here to honor Nipsey Hussle, the late great, you know what I'm saying? And that's not what he would have wanted.
Long Beach police say this is still under investigation with no suspects in custody. Investigators have not said whether the shooting was connected to the grand opening event, but Marathon Burger telling Eyewitness News the incident nearby was not connected to the massive event. The violence comes just one day after hundreds gathered in South LA as the city officially named the intersection of Slauson and Crenshaw Nipsey Hussle Square, honoring the rapper's life and legacy.
Now, according to reports, the shooting happened near the grand opening, not inside the actual event itself. Sadly, one person was unalived and 2 others were injured.
Shots are being fired right now. Shots are being fired.
What night that, bro? I don't know if I'm stopped.
But authorities and people connected to the event are saying that there were no sign that this was tied to the opening. And you already know how the internet gets. The second something happens anywhere near a major event, folks start acting like the whole event is cursed, messy, or somehow involved. But from what's being said, this was not the marathon situation. This was something that happened nearby. And people around the brand are standing firm on that. And let's talk about how major this opening really was. Because Snoop Dogg, even Stevie Wonder was there. Stevie pulling up shows just how important the moment was. Not just for the business, but for Nipsey's legacy, the family, and the culture overall.
So what you talking about on the internet, man? We in here cooking. We in here cooking fries, burgers. I'm right here with my nigga Scroogey. Come on, cuz.
Get out of here, man.
Come on, man. We in here, man. Hold on, we fully loaded. Fully loaded. We got my nigga Stevie Wonder in the building.
You know that. You know that, Scissor. All right.
At this point, you can tell that this is bigger than just burgers. This was a real community moment and a real legacy play, and clearly a moment that had heavyweight support behind it. And despite the chaos surrounding the headlines, the Marathon brand is still expanding. Blacc Sam has already been making it known that this thing is growing with bigger plans ahead, including expansion into Times Square, New York City.
Is there any idea where you might want the fourth?
Yep, we got a New York location locked and loaded, Times Square. So I think that's gonna be huge. It's under renovation now.
So while the news may focus on the violence nearby, the family is clearly focused on continuing the vision. So at the end of the day, this is one of those moments where two things can be true at once. A tragic situation happened nearby, and at the same time, the Marathon is saying loud and clear that it had no connection to what the incident, and the mission is still moving forward. But I guess the true question is, what do you guys think? Do you believe people online are too quick to tie everything together, or is it fair that folks had questions once they saw what happened, especially near such a major opening?
Marathon Burger, the best burger in the world, not just LA, all over the world. I'm not gassing it up, it really is behind the You can try it.